And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is thirsty the fountain of the water of life freely.
In Revelation chapter 21 and 22, John gives a vivid description of the new heaven and new earth. Notice how John uses symbols to describe the new heaven and new earth. This has always been the method employed by John in the book of Revelation. John's vision of the new creation is a kaleidoscope of imageries drawn from the ancient prophets. He created a visual display of Old Testament metaphors that was understood by the people of God, who knew all the teachings of the Jewish scriptures. The book of Revelation ends with a final vision of a new heaven and earth, where an angel shows John a new creation, which unite God and his covenant people forever. Revelation chapter 21 and 22 describe the New Jerusalem, the Garden of Eden, and the Holy of Holies in symbols. The image of a city on a high hill, with 12 gates that represents the 12 tribes of Israel, is adapted by John from the book of Ezekiel. In Ezekiel chapter 40, the prophet portrayed a vision of the New Jerusalem, and gave a measurement of the temple. According to 1 Kings chapter 6, verses 19 to 20, the Holy of Holies in Solomon's temple was a cube. These references to the books of Ezekiel chapter 40, and 1 Kings chapter 6, verses 19 and 20, use symbolic language to convey the message John was trying to communicating. Ezekiel's idea of a New Jerusalem had the same qualities as the Holy of Holies in Solomon's temple. According to the Apostle John, the Holy City, New Jerusalem, has 4 sides, each with 3 gates that symbolize the 12 tribes of Israel. There were 12 huge foundation stones, which represent the 12 apostles. The city itself is a perfect cube. Each side is 1,400 miles long, and the walls were 144 cubits high, or about 200 feet.
Then the angel showed John the river of the water of life, that was as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God, down the middle of the great street of the holy city. On each side of the river stood the tree of life, which bears 12 crops of fruit, yielding its fruit every month. The leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations. No longer will there be any diseases, or pain, or crying, or curse, or death. The throne of God, and of the Lamb, will be in the city, and his servants will serve him. They will see his face, and his name will be on their foreheads. Also, there will be no night any more. God's people will not need the light of a lamp or the light of the sun, for the Lord God will give them light. And they will reign with God forever and ever. The Garden of Eden, which was taken away from mankind, will be restored. Paradise will be regained at last. Surprisingly, there's no temple building in the new creation. The amazing fact is that the presence of God in Jesus Christ, that was once limited to the temple, now entirely dominates the new earth. There's a new world where mankind and angels will rule with the image and likeness of God. This was God's original plan in the time when the Garden of Eden was on the earth. The angel said to John, "These words are trustworthy and true. The Lord, the God of the spirits of the prophets, has sent his angel to show his servants what must soon take place. And behold, I am coming soon. Blessed is the one who keeps the words of the prophecy of this book." John was the one who heard and saw these things. When he heard and saw them, he fell down to worship at the feet of the angel who showed them to him. But the angel said to him, "You must not do that. I am a fellow servant with you and your brothers the prophets, and with those who keep the words of this book. Worship God." Further, he said to me, "Do not seal up the words of the prophecy of this book, for the time is near. Let the evildoer still do evil, and the filthy still be filthy, and the righteous still do righteousness, and the holy still be holy." Jesus said, "I am coming soon, bringing my rewards with me, to repay each one for what he has done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Blessed are those who wash their robes, so that they may have the right to the tree of life, and that they may enter the city through the gates. The sorcerers, and the sexually immoral, and murderers, and idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood, will be condemned. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify to you about these things. I am the root and the descendant of David, the bright morning star. The Spirit and the bride say, Come. And let the one who hears say, Come. And let the one who is thirsty come. Let the one who desires, take the water of life without price. Everyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this book must believe. If anyone adds to them, God will add to him the plagues described in this book. And if anyone takes away from the words of this prophecy, God will take away his share in the tree of life and in the holy city.